Today we're going to make some simple bramble bushes for 1:35 scale diorama that I'm building. I wanted something that was really simple to build but looked quite effective. Here's a picture of what it looks like on the diorama. And this is what we're going to do to actually start the process. Now, I've had some of this for years. It's a bit of polyfiber and I've used it on various things and it's never looked that effective, but it does say it's great for shrubs. But I'm going to show you now how to actually do it. So you just basically get it and pull all the entanglements out of it. Just get the size of roughly that you want. I mean, I'm going for a bramble bush, but you could use it for, you know, just anything really. Just go and have a look around the sort of areas or the reference material of what you're interested in, and try and create the sort of structure. So that's what I've got now. And then I'm going to use some acrylic paints. Now, I've had that from the local DIY store. It was just over £1. It's one of these test pots. You could use that, or there's these acrylic paints that I've picked up from Hobbycraft, which is in the UK. There was on offer. There was £1 or £2 each, so they was quite cheap really. I'm going to use these, but I have used that in the past, and it's just cheap. This is really cheap way of doing it, and hopefully you can avoid having to spend a fortune buying stuff online. So it's as simple as, so I've got two different sort of colours. Need to put some gloves on. This bit's a bit messy, so just generally just dip it in, just move it around, just keep pulling. So you could have just that, but sometimes it's just good to just put a little bit of contrast in. Although it probably all mixes together because it's still wet. So again, we've got the sort of branches. Okay, and then the next thing, just take the gloves off. I should let that dry, but for the process of the video, I won't. So the next thing that we actually do, get some Mod Podge. The reason I'm using this is it dries matte. You can use PVA, wood glue, but that can have like a bit of a glossy sort of finish sometimes, and I quite like this stuff. So, and then just dab it on really. Like I say, it'd be better if it was dry, but it's not, so. Try and break the globules up a little bit. What you've got to think about is the flock that we're going to put on next is going to go from the top, so you can see some branches from underneath. You don't have to go all the way around. And I suppose because the paint's a bit wet still, that might act like an adhesive as well. So I've gone all the way around, and then I use this stuff. I love this stuff. I seem to use it on everything. What we'll do, so it's on a bit of paper so I can reclaim some of the stuff, and then I'll just sprinkle this stuff on. Don't get too mad. So you could change the density. You could put bigger leaves on. I mean, you could put little berries on. Really, you can do quite a lot. And I think you just got to let it all dry. Then I'll just stick it to the diorama. But this just took literally 5 minutes, and I'm really happy with it. For not the lack of effort, but just the way it sort of appears. The Podge Modge is a bit glooky there. That'll go down a little bit, because I've rushed this a little bit for the camera. But I hope you've enjoyed this really short presentation. Think, just vary stuff. Use this as a rough guide and just start looking around. You might be able to do things better. Let me know if you can do things better with the than this. Is there something I'm doing wrong? Just let me know. Or if you've got other really cheap ideas that look really effective, again, let me know. Let's just share the knowledge. Cheers. Bye bye.